Paranoid Droid on Discord says, if Ziona doesn't come with full face paint in Swedish flag, I'm out of here. She's here now. Let's go.
It's Thursday, and we all know what that means. Yes, the show that almost always starts on time. Hey! The show that will never get boring arguing over semantics. Hey! Right. It's that show on Thursday with Ziona and Slaygon live on Slay Radio.
Sorry, no face paint and no chest paint.
Did anyone was expecting
Paranoid
you?
Droid said, if Ziona doesn't come with full face painted in Swedish flag, I'm out of here. And then he added, and Slaygon with full chest in same Swedish flag body paint.
Okay, I would like to communicate.
Yes,
that,
I know. I'm working on it.
That is not
Yes, I
how
know.
it's supposed to be.
I was working on the other stuff.
Anyway,
Things.
yeah.
My bobs. There we go. And there we go.
So
That's better.
So today is the 6th of June, which means it's the Swedish National Day.
Yes, so we have some Swedish snus, we have a Swedish flag, and we have a Swedish national times 2 that are not originally from here. So there we go.
Right. We are actually both of us are like not originally from here. I mean, you were born here, but your original citizenship is Finnish.
I wasn't a Swedish citizen until I was 16.
Yeah.
So
That is one of the things why Sweden is so fantastic.
because I am
welcomed us.
Swedish.
Well, you became Swedish and it just welcomed us, both of us, like, you know, and it's just so amazing to be a citizen of this country. And I just honestly, I'm still amazed by the whole country. So yes.
By the country.
But by the country and by the culture, mostly the culture and the mentality of the country, which is like very much resonates with my values. So yes, definitely. Sweden rules.
Yeah,
Happy
my values are 6 and 4.
Ah, yes, of course. We won't forget that.
Yes, and Sweden very much resonates on that level as well.
With 6 and 4?
Yes.
You mean?
How many of the very early big demo groups are from Sweden, for instance?
Oh, yeah, a lot of them. Well, that's also another amazing thing about Sweden. There are lots of great SID composers and remixers and musicians, for that matter. And yeah, it's just another thing that it's like, yeah, they are such a creative nation. Like, sometimes it seems to me like some of them are just constantly inspired and they don't really know how to stop creating amazing things. Like, it's just so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I guess I'm a fan.
It's like, literally, what do you do in the middle of the winter when it's just dark? It kind of changed after we got computers and whatnot in the early 80s or whatever, because then, well, you get the Chernobyl radiation right off of your screen instead, so you don't even need to go outside, so it's fine.
Oh well, I guess, but yeah, it's like there's just a lot of things to love about this country, really. So we might be raving about this today or tonight. We will see about that.
Yeah. Woo! Rave! Woo! Rave!
That's not how rave worked in the 90s.
I don't know how raves worked.
Well, rave.
Technically, I kind of accidentally wandered into a rave or two, but I never really paid attention.
You mean a rave party?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I have never been to one.
Oh, well, nothing much to see, especially if you're very, very drunk and it's late night and whatnot, and you just end up at one of those, and then you go, what? Why did I come here? Anyway, we have a lot of forest in Sweden. Good places for raves.
Oh, you mean ravens?
No, raves.
Okay.
Forest raves.
You mean rave festivals?
Yes.
Okay.
In the forest.
Right. I get that. Was that a
What
random
the
pick?
heck?
Yeah, there?
Just an audio test as usual.
Okay.
What in the fuck is this
Okay.
doing now?
What is going on?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
What do you not know?
Hey, did some bloody update and it's now all wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Well, you don't do updates before a show. I guess we.
No, I
already
didn't
learned
do
this.
that by myself. It did the update. It doesn't know that we are doing a show.
Oh.
I forgot to switch off the automatic update thingies.
Oh, not good.
I usually switch those off at least an hour before the show, just so I have a stable system.
Of course you do, and then of course it doesn't work like it should.
Of course it doesn't.
It's just Murphy's law. But looking at the new list of RKO from the past week, it appears that we have some new tunes there. And
yes,
one of them...
I did update the thingy.
Yes, I noticed.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you. Thanks a lot for that. And Steve Foster, who is a rising star, I would say. That's how I would call him, because by now he released definitely great tunes out there. So if you don't
thoroughly
know him...
enjoy them.
Yes. And this new one is called 80s Past, which can only be good judged by the title, I guess.
Well, the 80s is in the past, so
It is.
technically correct, I
Great
guess.
times.
Oh, we got that. Fully Doom in the end. Good.
You did.
That's where it goes, in the end.
It always goes to Fiddledom according to you, I guess.
Oh, of course it does.
Yes.
Very nice 80s. Also, the theme of today, if you care to explain,
Well,
with the requests and whatnot.
it's not mandatory, but
No,
it's
of course
really
not.
nice if you request something that might have done by Swedes, because Swedish National Day. So, yeah, those requests might be prioritized.
Might
for
be.
today. Yeah,
Will
it can
be.
be either remix or SID or demoscene tracks as well. We are open to them. So-
Very much.
Very much. Oh, there was a hesitation there, but yeah, we will get there.
There was no hesitation.
No, of
I
course not.
nodded, then I used words.
Yes, okay. So,
Testicles repeats what he typed on YouTube. I want to see Slaygon in makeup and Ziona in body paint. Swedish flag thingy from earlier Paranoid Droid, etc.
yeah,
You get the gist.
yes. No, Berserk is not Swedish, Berserk is German. Unfortunately.
German.
Unfortunately for this evening. But yes, you can request Berserk tunes, because obviously we will play them as well. It's
Yes,
okay.
and Macke is Swedish.
Oh, yeah, he is indeed.
Very much.
That
And Danko
very
is
true.
also Swedish.
Oh, look at that. And Kent Valdén, Trace, is
He
also Swedish. Ah.
O2 is Swedish. Mahoney is Swedish.
That's so crazy. It's like everyone, literally everyone. No, not everyone, but
Fluke is Swedish.
right. JLD is Swedish.
There we go.
Sonic Wanderer is Swedish.
There we go. And Rock is technically Finnish, but Finland used to be part of Sweden.
Oh, that's not a nice thing to say here. Aw. Oh, you.
Oh,
You. Oh.
Yes. I0 Instant Remedy is Swedish.
Yes. Well, there is a lot of. Oh, Machine Supremacy is Swedish.
Machine
oh my God!
Supremacy,
Like
obviously.
seriously, these guys, right? It's so crazy. When I first realized this, I'm like, oh my God! I have moved to the best place on the planet. Well, it took some time to realize that so many of them are actually.
And the track actually, Sid Peasley on the left there. I don't know if they are all Swedish, but it's live recorded in Sweden by at least a couple of people that are Swedish.
Okay.
So Sid Peasley, Swedish,
Who
I
are
guess.
the members there?
If you take like edit on one of the Sid Peasley tracks, you can actually read the info on the track itself.
Let me
Yes,
check.
there we go, the comment.
Recorded in Sweden, altered in 2004, mixed by Parswing. Sid Beasley are Parswing, guitars, bass and keyboards. Tommy Holmer, drums. Okay, so we see two members here at least. Now that we are talking about it, shouldn't we play it then?
Yeah, why not?
Well,
It was just the first track I found, just a drag and drop, just to test out the audio chain and whatnot before the show. And then because I searched for Sweden, and this popped up. No, what? Why?
of course.
So I had to check.
Well, let's check this one out. Limbo's Quest. I believe a lot of you will like it because Limbo's Quest is always like.
Always. Sid Peasley.
Sid Peace.
Sid Peace.
Peace of the Sid. Peace to the Sid. No, we don't say rest in peace, Sid, because we want it to work. No.
Well, you could say rest in peace or for the earrings you created the other day.
Yes, but they were rest in peace before we created earrings from them. Thanks to Paranoid Droid again, by the way, because the earrings are done and they are going to be worn very soon.
Fucked up slightly, so the hole is a little bit off center, but it kind of worked.
It doesn't matter because
on one
they
of
look
them.
Great. The end result looks great, and soon, when the time fits, they will be worn.
They will be worn.
Yes.
They are already worn out.
No. One thing I need to fix. I really don't want to lose the thing from the hook, and I think that there is a little danger there until I kind of.
Yeah, I will have a second look.
Bit.
No, you don't need to glue it.
No, it's just that to make sure that.
Yeah, you don't need to glue.
We already put that together, but I don't trust the weight.
It's fine.
Yes, I know.
It's fine. No, not for now. Forever.
Okay.
You can run a marathon in them, and they will not.
Have you lost an earring?
I have.
The bigger one.
Yes.
The bigger one.
Yes.
Okay. So you know how easily sometimes it can be.
Yes, if they are not properly connected.
Yes. Or they can just open because of the pressure, but it doesn't matter now because this is not what we are talking about.
They are fine.
Yes, they are fine. They will be fine. So we're gonna be fine.
Very fine.
Okay.
Indeed. Oh, and we have Dasse with us as well, Mr. Polka Man, who also is Swedish.
Incidentally. What a surprise.
And we have Max Levine, who is also Swedish.
Oh my God, you guys, would you just...
Stop.
Unbelievable. And Martin Land apologized today because he said they won't be able to make it to the show with his partner, which is always fine because I always tell people, please don't apologize if you cannot make it. It's okay. Life happens. It is just a radio show. You can listen it back later. It's fine.
There's a reason they are archived.
Yes, and
at
it's
your
all
own
good.
leisure.
And we are the same. Sometimes things happen and we just can't tune in. And then of course boss tells sometimes, because you weren't listening. And then we ask, because you are not really giving any life signs when you are listening to us ever, actually. So you don't really have a right to say that to us. But we know that sometimes you listen. We know that. And it's all good if you feel like doing something else, because this is not an obligation here. It's all good.
Never
we understand. Yes, we understand.
Clondio posted a gif of The Simpsons and Homer waving a Swedish flag. I can't remember that episode. Did I fall asleep? We used to watch Simpsons before going to sleep, and a couple we kind of sort of fell asleep too, so maybe we fell asleep to that one. Do you know which episode that is, so we can go back to it? I still have all of it.
Maybe it's AI created animation now.
Nah, I don't think so.
Anyway, stop being Swedish, said Saper. Oh God. Anyway, Martin Land will come to Sweden to the gathering earlier, and he will be able to make it to the Wednesday body attack, which makes me very happy because that's the best of the week. So I'm gonna take him to the exercise to get him a little bit tired, just so you know, because he never gets tired on parties. And well, I think this is a workout that he would also enjoy. I also never get tired, and I enjoyed it. So I don't know, maybe there is some correlation there. We will discover this. in August.
We actually had the Swedish National anthem Sid running in the background for a while.
Actually, that's perfect, but you should let me know because there's another thing.
It was on accident. I let you know just now when I noticed it.
Did you switch it off now?
Yes, it's off.
Okay, now everything is off. Now that one is going. Anyway, the gathering, which you shouldn't forget, that is the first weekend of August. So
yes,
the main day is Saturday, and we will go to an awesome-looking billiard place. And Slaygon just posted on Facebook some nice photos of the place, and nice big place. Actually, we will have.
Yeah, so here's the thing. The more people that actually say going on the, if you're going, obviously, on the invite on Facebook, there might be a chance we can book the whole fucking thing instead of just a VIP room in the back.
Well, yeah, let's see how many people are coming.
If you know you're coming and you haven't updated your thingy setting, whatnot on their Facebook thingy, update it, and yeah, so we know, because interested, like we discussed last show, doesn't really mean a thing. It's
okay. Anyway, yeah, we will see. So yeah, still you have plenty of time to buy tickets.
Yes.
Now I gained that experience again, that you never know with the plane tickets, because we were waiting for the plane tickets for Slaygon, for the Arrow party, the way back ticket, because it was a little bit high by price. And I'm like, now it went down, now we need to buy. That was exactly a month ago. Guess what happened?
It went down!
It went further down, and I didn't know that will happen, obviously. So
minor differences.
Minor differences, and still plane tickets can go down even 3 weeks before anything, an event. So yeah, make sure you follow how they go, and then you will see. It's, according to my experience, it's not really worth it to buy it very much in advance unless it's a really, really good price. So you can make up your spontaneous plans as well. This is what I wanted to say, not in one sentence. Or
if it's a very important trip and you absolutely need to know that you have the ticket.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, sure. That I understand. But if you find it very expensive, you might want to wait a bit, because you never know.
You never know.
And Nardog said, I liked customs at the Göteborg Landvetter airport, very efficient, but it felt just a little bit like you were being booked into a jail, a friendly jail. Show passport, answer a question or two, and then proceed through the airlock.
Yep.
Whoa. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like these guys are just friendly. Like, I guess this is how I imagine it. Even the jail is friendly, just like you said. I don't know.
Probably is
compared to other places, at least. So
never been to one, but a friend of ours did used to work at a jail.
Ah, okay.
As a counselor.
Yes. But I don't remember if she described the atmosphere there.
No, not really. But
so yeah. And showing passport is if you are not coming from the EU, of course, or non-Schengen area, I guess. This is why, probably. But
last time we got home from the Netherlands, we had to go through the passport check.
Ah, yeah, that was weird.
So
we didn't understand.
I don't know, some sort of new rules, maybe. Who cares?
Yeah,
but it's quick.
But
anyway.
You don't fly without your ID or passport.
Yeah, exactly.
So that makes sure. I am actually always taking my passport as well whenever I go to a trip. So I'm like this plan A, plan B person, because what happens if my flight, there's something happening with my flight, and I don't have flights every day from Budapest right now to Gothenburg, for example. And what if I go through London, for instance, because I need to get a super quick ticket? Then I will need my passport. So yeah, make sure to be prepared, because it can be useful for like spontaneous plans. You never know what happens, right? It's good to be prepared.
Or there's a volcanic eruption, and you need to get a bit of a detour.
Incidentally, it also happened with me. That was my very first flight, actually. The first flight of my life to Ireland, Dublin, and we couldn't come back after 1 week because of the volcanic eruption that happened then. So we spent 2 weeks there instead. We weren't really prepared for that financially, but luckily my salary just arrived then. So yay! Yeah, it's always great to be prepared for any trips. If you ask me, frequent traveler, I'm always prepared. So not that much surprise can happen. If it happens, then I'm prepared. Sort of, kind of. Where were we with the requests, by the way?
I have no idea. If you can, please request Swedish-related things. We do have a request kind of lined up, which is not.
Which is
the thing that is the thing.
But these guys are close.
Swedish adjacent.
Yeah, and these guys are close to Sweden, so we can definitely say that it's fine. I0, who is in Finland, of course, asked for an Amiga mod that is also Finnish, and it's made by Matti Huhta. Matti Huhta?
Yes,
aka
Huhta.
Sere. Is that how you say Sere?
I don't know.
Matti Huhta, aka
Huhta.
Sere. Huhta.
No.
Oh God, you are driving
that's
me
Swedish.
crazy.
Yeah, Finnish is just Huhta.
No.
Huhta.
Not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Play that song. We prepared it for I0.
It's what is it? Everybody Disco Amiga 500 Pro Tracker mod.
Sounds good to me.
Josh. What? Sere. Crap.
Yeah,
Slovenian. Did I do good? No. No, you did crap.
Oh God. Yeah, but that was a Finnish person's nickname. So I guess he doesn't know what it means in Slovenian, possibly. Sorry, making that screen dark.
Yeah, do dark reader on that one as well.
No, I don't want. Oh God, not on this one. Okay,
Yes.
I will.
You can switch it off per site.
I don't know. There
Yes,
are
you
just
can.
pages that don't really look as they should with
Yes,
dark reader.
like I said.
Slay Radio is one of them.
Well, at least it's dark.
Well, it's dark by default, but
No, it's not.
no, Dasse is wrapped in a Swedish flag.
Nice.
You look awesome.
That looks
I
so
love
cool.
that. I love that. So nice.
Where is it? There we go. There's Dasse wrapped in a Swedish flag.
Love it. Just love his whole
Nice.
vibe and look. Also, the colors of the Swedish flag are really beautiful next to each other, if you ask me.
Okay. Are the colors of the Swedish flag nice next to each other?
Well, that's what I just said.
Yeah. So, you said if you ask me, so I did.
Oh God. Oh. Oh my God. I just feel sometimes like my brain, when we do a show, my brain is not fast enough to react to your dad jokes. And last time when we talked about something and I just didn't understand, like it didn't go through. After we have watched back the video, what was going on there, I'm like, oh, like immediately. Like, I don't know why. Maybe because I'm splitting my attention and yeah, well, I never was good in multitasking.
Nah,
Not
me
really.
either. I'm shit at it.
Yeah, and
I thought I was good, but I am not.
recently discovered we have some ADHD traits, which I had no idea about. Probably I mentioned this earlier.
Well,
But-
we didn't discover it. We
I
already
did.
knew it.
Well,
Oh,
I didn't know about that. Okay, so
okay.
yeah. Yeah, it's not. I still don't think they would diagnose us with that, but
Nah, it's just on a spectrum.
But
It's all on a spectrum.
somewhere we are there. Somewhere,
Yeah,
indeed.
on the spectrum. On the 64, I mean. Sorry. On the 64, not the spectrum. Not the spectrum, the 64.
The spectrum.
There we go.
And
Fixed it.
if we mention that, then the 64 also has at least 16 colors of the spectrum and 6 colors
some of them.
in the logo. So
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all good, I
Yeah.
guess.
I guess. It also has blue and yellow. So there we go.
And yeah.
There.
Yeah, people can see all that logo on your shirt. Well, yes, I think so.
Yeah, that's why I pointed at the blue and yellow.
Yeah, because Sweden. Okay, got it. Oh my God, I really need some time sometimes for that. Okay. I can't even use my blonde wig as an excuse right now. But anyway, we were at Shargo's request.
Jargo.
Which is definitely Swedish.
Jargo. Yes, he is also Swedish.
Oh, he's also Swedish, but his request is also Swedish.
Oh, that's good.
Because it's Trace, Kent Valdén, and Ocean Loader 5 swing mix cover.
Cover the swing. Don't walk around in it. Fiddly-dum. How to place a fiddly-dum on that one?
You're out of tune anyway, so
Yes.
don't try harder. I think it was enough.
Fiddly-dum is not really in tune, it's on beat.
But you tried to sing it, and therefore you need to be at least in tune with it.
No, I don't need to.
Well,
Ask Björk.
okay then. Right. But she is not Swedish.
No, Icelandic.
Not that far from here, though.
Well, it's a bit of a swim,
Okay.
I would say.
Okay, but but you know, well, it's on the bucket list to visit Iceland at some point. You know.
You know, yeah. Go
Yeah.
back to the volcano that got you stuck on an island and hit
Yeah.
it and say, "You bastard! You cost me a bunch of money."
Yeah. Well. Or I will just thank the volcano when I'm there. Oh, it was a fabulous additional week in Dublin and Ireland and everywhere else where we have been there. So yes, it has been nice.
It has been. Indeed.
Oh, quantum! All of a sudden, we are at Quantum Computers on the Discord channel. What is going on there?
No,
Parallel universe?
Who was it? Bolo, I think, that said that GPT now knows Slay Radio and Boz Radio as well. And I mentioned that early on when I tried ChatGPT when it just came out, and I asked it about me and Slay Radio and whatnot. It knew about Slay Radio then as well, not very well, because it thought it was however much I tried to convince it that no, it's not just video game music, it's Commodore 64 remixes. And then I re-asked it like related questions and whatnot, and it just, no, it's video game music only, and it's jazzy and whatever else it got stuck on. And then I started asking about so who founded Slay Radio? It didn't know really, so I explained that. Oh yeah, it's me. Blah blah. Oh yeah. Thank you for the correction, etc. And then somewhere down the line, it said when I asked back, like, yeah, he's dead now. Like what? Oh, Tero Sironen is a professional disc golfer from Oulu, Finland. Cool.
Ah.
I did not know that, I0. I do not have any frisbees, so yeah.
Frisbee?
Yeah, disc golf. That's
Uh-huh.
frisbee golf, I guess. I think disc golf is frisbee golf thingy.
I'm afraid I don't know that term at all. I know what frisbee is, but frisbee is something you throw
Yes.
in the air.
Yes, and frisbee golf. We have a track in. Is it what's it? Not Botaniska. The other park that you usually have your company thingies in.
Ah, Slotskogen.
Slotskogen. We have a track or course, I guess, there. If you've seen these metal poles with chains hanging off of the sides,
Okay.
those are called holes, I guess, that you are supposed to hit with your frisbee from a great distance.
Oh,
There we go. ChatGPT. When did Slaygon, the founder of Slay Radio, die? Slaygon, the founder of Slay Radio, passed away on January 5, 2023. Wow, and he's still talking. Oh, ChatGPT.
Slaygon, also known as Andreas Wallström.
Oh, well, we might be brothers, but not that close.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing.
Prolonged battle with cancer. Wow, cool, yeah.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sorry, Andreas. Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like giving advice on how to put glue in your spaghetti and that stuff.
It's like whatever you do, people do not trust the AI things that come out of it, unless you use it for like artistic things and you kind of get triggered artistically, not triggered as in getting angry, but you find something of interest in there and can build on. That's fine, but do not use it as Wikipedia or whatever else. It's it's not good. And now Google is fucking pushing all the AI results to the top. It's so stupid, stupid.
That's gonna end well.
Yeah, it's horrible. Well.
Anyway. Yeah, up to our next request. Meanwhile, we are doing this. Paranoid Droid was also requesting something Swedish because Peter W is also Swedish. Isn't that boring already, right?
Yes. And he's also very fucking good at billiard. He came to at least one of the gatherings, and he whooped everyone's asses.
Okay, even yours. And
me and Boz had played like every day for like a year or whatever, and we thought we were pretty good. We even entered the Swedish championships, and I think I ended up like in the semi-finals or some shit. But then Peter W comes around and just clears the table. Just no chance.
And he did
whatsoever.
not participate in Swedish championships, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe he did.
Maybe he did, and you didn't know. Yeah, earlier. But yeah, it's good to know. Interesting facts. So, would be nice if he would show up.
Yeah. Also, he was apparently very fucking good at pinball.
It seems like he has some sense of balls there. Sense of small balls, because billiard and pinball, they are small balls.
Well, if I had a billiard ball, 2 of them in my pants, they wouldn't feel very small.
No, but that's a comparison that I didn't expect you to make.
Or you didn't expect me to make that comparison?
No, I did not.
Wow. Hello, have you met me? Hi, Kenneth. I think we met.
I only lived with you for 7 years now. Still, there are secrets to discover, I guess. Anyway.
Yeah, because that was completely
unexpected.
Oh, yeah, completely.
You know how innocent I am. You should know. Paranoid Droid requested Peter W and Nemesis, the arcade remix.
Welcome to Nemesis.
I like that. So, from the AI, what we have learned from the AI today, let us just list this. So, Ziduder made a hostile takeover on
February 4, 2023.
Of Slay Radio, which the outcome of this attack was significant disruption to the Slay Radio community.
Yep, evil duder.
Yes, and then we also learned that Slaygon is Andreas Wallström, passing away last year in hostile cancer.
Yeah.
And then
hostile
we also
cancer?
Well,
is there friendly cancer?
Well, not the friendly cancer, but there are those not negative cell changes that are like positive. No, I guess I don't know how it is in English. You know what I mean.
Maligned, meaning evil.
Like not evil cells. Like
I don't know what the opposite is called.
I do not know. It's not bad cells.
Non-lethal.
Okay. Non-lethal, maybe. I guess. Yeah. Anyway, Kenneth Mutka. I think that's a brilliant name. So Knöki. But at least the station has grown to become a central hub for fans of Commodore 64 music.
And Bosswag says, I think the cancer had a guitar. from the clip we played last.
God.
Where is it? Where is it? It's somewhere around here. I think, maybe. Oh my god.
Okay,
too many people message. Oh, this one. That's just
For Hungarian insults, I wish I was kidding about. Hungarians don't say kiss my ass. They say nyald ki a seggemet, which means lick out my ass. Again, better. Hungarians also don't really say damn you. They say a kurva anyád, which means your mother. Lastly, if you really want to be evil, you say nőjön gitár a hasadba és pengesse rá, which means may a guitar grow in your stomach and cancer strum it.
There you go.
Which I definitely was missing out on. So right now, I don't know my own language anymore because I did not live there for 7 years. Shocking facts and new slangs arise and I'm not aware of them. But yes, that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Well, creative nation, are we?
Yeah, seems so when it comes to that sort of thing, at least.
Swearing? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, kind of like the Finnish. I'm very, very good at swearing.
No. Kurva with W is Polish.
it's important, you know.
Yes, with simple V, it's either whore in Hungarian or curve in Swedish. Kurva.
No, Finnish.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm mixing
Kurva.
these up. Kurva, okay.
Also, mutka means kurva.
Yeah, I will never forget this, probably. And yes, Paranoid Droid added that it's also simple V there in their country. So yes.
It's from Latin, says saper. Okay.
Kurva?
I
Is
don't
it?
know.
Is it? Oh.
I don't know.
It's kurvi. It's not kurva. I guess Proton is correcting you now on your Finnish, on your broken
No.
Finnish.
Kurva is like a bend in the road and whatnot.
Yeah, like curve.
Kurva tiessä.
Okay. I will leave up to Proton to judge that, I guess.
Or I0.
And no,
I
it's
guess.
not Korv.
No.
Korv is something different, Boss Wank. We knew that he will get to Korv very quickly because this is what he does. Also, Gothenburg Central Station needs more, if not 4.
I
Yes.
think Nardog might have been slightly ironic.
Yes, exactly. So yes, if you would arrive to the gathering from Gothenburg Central Station, just so you know, this Pressbyrån, that is the shop for like magazines, and it's a 24-hour shop, well, almost 24-hour shop for picking up stuff like snacks and sandwiches and whatnot. That is literally everywhere. Like anywhere you just turn.
Yeah.
The other end of the street, at the central station, at least at 2 places or 3 places inside the building. I get it's so crazy.
Yeah, they're everywhere. It's like an infestation by now. So if you ever go to Sweden and you want a kanelbulle, that's where you go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And-
especially in the morning, they get freshly baked ones. They're really nice, and you
Yes.
get some coffee with it. Also, Mibri is here to learn all the good words,
Yes.
all the useful words, as
very
he puts
useful in all languages.
Very.
Yes, if you come to Europe, there is a very high chance to almost any country you go that if you say kurva, then they will think of a whore. That's basically what you need to take away from this.
Well,
So
I think last time I checked, Sweden is in Europe.
yeah, but you know, like the whole Europe. I mean,
No, it's only just one country, but
my point is, I think most
if
of
you
the
come
countries.
to Europe,
Well, he's far away, okay? Like, come on.
who?
Mibri,
Isn't he in Britain?
isn't he in Canada? Am I mixing up something here?
I think he's in Britain, but
Oh God!
I'm
now
not sure
I'm so
now.
confused. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh God! I got mixed things up. Did I? Oh, Mibri, help! Jesus Christ! Now I feel so bad. I don't know why it was in my head somehow.
I don't know.
Okay, he will let us know.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's from Brexistan.
Yes, okay, my bad. Totally failed. I don't know why. It's like I'm so fixated on Canada when it comes to the whole transmission, almost the whole transmission team. I mean,
No, isn't
Not-
that just Anonym who is in Canada? That's only Anonym. The
maybe
rest-
because of him. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just, I never thought of this actually. Oh my God, okay.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. Mutka is also slang word for a handgun. I had no idea. Since when?
Anyway, Mibri is flattered that I thought that he has some mid-Atlantic thing going on. Okay, well, you know, I have a hard time distincting accents anyway because I'm really bad with English. So we all know this, right? So anyway, it's fun. Damn, insulting him like that, ziona. You know, can it? What? It was wank. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I like Canadians. Is that a bad thing? I don't know.
CRT lives in Canada as well. CRT of Sensor, formerly Sensor Design.
Right.
Who is visiting Sweden, I think, right now?
Right now. Okay, that's nice.
I think he's or will arrive soon. He's gonna try to come by Gothenburg at the end of June.
Yeah.
So trying
and
to
I'm not going to
that
be
thing.
here, obviously, because, well...
Yeah.
Aha, Mutka is pistoli.
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting. Pistoli.
So what does this gibberish say on the picture? Please translate it to me.
The word comes from the something the pistol mode. I don't know how to translate this properly. I
So
haven't really. Which is also. Oh Jesus! I haven't read Finnish in a while. It just looks like consonants to me now. Oh my God!
There are not that many consonants, as in Polish, for example. So you don't know. Okay, if you don't know I0, shape of pistol. So this is what your family name means. That's kind of weird, isn't it?
My family name comes from the place where they kind of landed in Finland, which was Mutkalampi.
Which was named after...
That I do not know.
Manufacturing pistols?
No, Lampi is like a pond. So I guess it was like a bent pond or something.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm assuming, at least, but I don't know.
And Danko is with us.
Hello,
he says,
brother.
Mutka is ancient Finnish for he who has a younger sister who is a phenomenal professional dancer, according to Kalevala.
There we go. I think she would not agree, but she's still teaching.
Yeah, she is an amazing person. I really like her.
And a very, very good dancer. And cellist.
Oh, she's a cellist too.
Yeah, used to be at least. She doesn't play. And actually, she bought a cello from Danko.
You have such cool sisters. One of them is doing the dog slaying up north, and the other one is like dancing.
She was in the World Cup.
Like, how cool is that?
Slay.
Come on, it's like mind blowing. So yeah, you have cool sisters.
Yeah, I guess it's better than nose blowing. Mind blowing, nose blowing.
Okay, thanks for translating, because my brain obviously doesn't work fast enough. Anyway, yes, Goheng's dog slaying with dogs in front, in snow. Like, this is so cool.
Oh, I0 apparently has some relatives in Mutkalampi as well. Cool.
Maybe but you are related.
Probably not. My dad lived in Kannus when my mother and him met, and she lived in some town next to it, like close by or whatever. But
okay. Still cool.
Gohangs. Dog slaying, as in SLAY-ing. No. Like sleigh bells.
Yes.
That sort of slaying.
Yes. No killing dogs. No. Everyone loves dogs. No slaying. No.
And Saper says sleigh radio, as in slaying. The sleigh bells. I actually had that registered for a while. Slayradio.org.
Of course you did.
I had a Christmas-themed version of the Slay Radio pages on that one.
Yeah, of course you did. When was that?
2008 maybe.
Okay. And did you keep that domain?
Nah. Back then they cost a little bit more than they do now.
Yeah, right.
And I had a lot less money.
And now is a 24-hour Christmas song channel instead of that.
Probably just a sleigh bell going off.
Right. Anyway, guten Abend, Danko, indeed. And we shall carry on with the next request, which you lined up.
I did?
Yes, you did, for Ziduder.
Yeah,
we thought it's safer from YouTube.
I just got reading a message from Ziduder here. There's a bit of an echo thingy going on. So can I investigate? Thank you, Ziduder. I will investigate that. For now, let's hope we don't get an echo when we play your track.
Yeah.
Which we don't. But anyway, here's your track, Ziduder. Well, that didn't need a fiddly-dum. Did it? Did it? Did it? Did it? Dum. Fiddly-dum.
It's over.
It is over
now. It's game over, man. Not entirely. We are still on for
Wasn't in love,
more than 1.5
but it's
hours.
over now.
No, they are also Swedish.
Yes,
Roxette.
they are.
Isn't that boring by now? Acknowledging how many musicians are from here. There's some genetics going on there, I think. There must be. Oh, Danko, also Swedish.
Yes.
Even if he prefers German nowadays.
Yeah, well, I
Jawohl.
don't know if he does these days. He's kind of always been into German.
Yeah, we know that, of course. But these days he lives there. He didn't before.
Yeah.
So.
Düsseldorf.
Yeah. But yes, it's. Should we continue the list? It's so crazy. 10 million people in such a big country that is like 5 times as much as the country that I'm coming from, with also 10 million citizens. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, 10 and a half.
So much space and forests and everything.
10.5 million actually.
10 and a half.
Yes.
Okay. Does this mean that the population is growing lately?
We hit 10 million in 2017, I think.
Ah, okay.
So it's not very recent.
Let me check. Yeah, 10.49 million in 2022. At least this is what we see.
Yeah, and the country is absolutely fucking humongous.
Oh, there's a worldometer.
If we check this little map, that's Sweden, and that little dot above at the top right there, that's Gdansk in the north of Poland, and right down here at the south in Skåne, that's Naples in Italy.
Absolutely
so
crazy.
It's it's kind of big.
It is big.
It's what she said.
And currently, according to worldometers.info, Sweden's population is 10,669,706 people.
Wow, that's very exact.
Well, I don't know where they get the data from.
Like a child born like every minute or whatever, so that's already outdated.
Interesting. Oh, Hungary's population, and it literally, the number just went down. Oh my God, someone died, and I witnessed it on the worldometer. Oh my God, mind blown. 10,005,263 people. Yeah, some people migrated out of the country, I guess. Yeah.
Danko has a fun fact there. You can walk through Belgium north to south in 10 hours. Yeah, good luck doing that. North to south, especially in Sweden.
Only 10 hours of a walk. I mean, I was wondering the other day about these things, because actually I like to walk. Unlike Slaygon, I like to walk. He doesn't like to walk. He really doesn't like to walk. And it must be actually a nice challenge to walk like, I don't know, 5 or 8 hours and see where we get from here. It's crazy, but I guess it can work. Oh, hello, Pete.
Hello, Pete. Oh, hello, Marcel.
Oh, Marcel.
You woke up too.
Where? Oh, right
where?
after Pete. Okay, where? How? How did that happen? Okay.
I don't know. Maybe they had a nap together and just got up.
They are not Swedish, though.
They are not.
Surprise.
Dutch and Brit.
Yes. More people from Brexit land.
Brexistan.
Yeah, I really need to hammer into my head sometimes not to go after my first impressions, because I think that I hear sometimes some things and still it can escape my mind, because I have this very strong idea in my head that people are coming from somewhere else. I don't know why. Sometimes it's just perception. It's horrible.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, well, unless... did you ever ask him where he's from?
Maybe?
Yeah. Or did you just assume, oh, hello, Canadian?
I think I assumed. And if we talked about it, very sorry, because then this assumption was so strong that it's
filters out.
Overwritten my... yeah, it just sometimes happens. I don't know. So yeah, in a sense, it's... I guess it would be great to get diagnosed of partial ADHD, because then I would have an excuse for these things. Not that I want to use an excuse. No, I'm working on it. I'm working on my flaws. That definitely, there are several things to work on there. So yes,
it's a lifelong quest.
It is.
Or as was it Bruce Lee, lifelong pursuit of balance and harmony. Lord Evil says, it would take me more than 10 hours to walk across Belgium because I would spend that much time going into every Belgian brewery I could find.
Of course you would.
And funny enough, Danko just mentioned it, he once bicycled around all of Belgium for 6 weeks, visiting every Trappist brewery he could find, and many others.
That's
in
scary.
Between.
Yeah, that's scary. I wouldn't dare to take you there.
He learned a lot as well while he was there and made friends in the brewing industry. If you don't know, Danko is also a master brewer. He's also a judge in the brewing competitions. Is it Swedish, local, or Nordic ones, or is it European, entry thingy? I can't remember exactly, but he's not only a very, very good brewer, also a very good judge. International head beer judge. There we go.
And once he bicycled around all.
Yes, I already said that.
Yes. This was him. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Right. Sorry, because I was stuck with Lord Evil in my head.
Lord Evil.
Yeah, Lord Evil.
Lord Evil.
Yes. But anyway, more people are joining now. What is happening?
Cash.
What is happening? Crowds of people are joining us right now on Discord.
Crowds? Being raided.
Nah, probably it's just the appropriate time of the evening when they can wind down and they can get rid of the work stuff and they got home and they can sit back.
Well, Cash is incidentally also Swedish, so he's had the day off at the very least.
Of course, everyone who lives in Sweden had a day off today. If it's a Swedish company, I guess there might be some companies that are not technically Swedish and they don't keep that.
I think most, if you don't work in retail or whatever, you have a day off. It's not really an option. You can't force people to work on a red day.
Okay, so it's a completely red day around here.
It's very red.
Very red.
And blue. And yellow. Sounds like a abuse victim.
Nardog also added tip. The signs at Liseberg, which is the amusement park in Gothenburg, before the gathering, just a tip for you who are visiting Gothenburg. Ticket booths are in Swedish only. Figure out ahead of time what entry package to purchase. Don't be dumb like me and tie up the queue asking questions in English. Well, they will be able to answer in English though, but it's good to be prepared. Everything can be probably purchased and paid online as well. It's good to know. It's a very cashless place, so you don't really need to withdraw cash here. Take your card and use it everywhere, because there are more places that are cashless places than there are places that only accept cash. So I can tell you that cash is not needed around here, unless you are going for a very small shop that doesn't have a terminal. But even the smallest shops do have terminals here, so yes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to read Proton's little Finnish story there. Like I said, I haven't read Finnish in quite a while. Some of those words easy, but Hansi Kerossa. I don't know what that even is.
Shame your mother tongue.
Yeah, well. And also, Proton, you were kind of correct with Slaygon. I went through a period in my life where people called me Slaygon. I colored my hair black, so I became Slaygon because I looked Slavic, like Croatia or whatever.
Well, I would not realize that this sounds Slavic though, but okay. I guess according to you guys it does sound Slavic.
It does. Slut gone.
Yeah, the slut is gone.
Yeah, the slut was gone in me. Now it's back. You're safe.
Oh no! 2 other people died in Hungary. I need to close this worldometer. Or they migrated. Okay, let's close this worldometer. That's bad. That's really bad.
I do not think that is very accurate.
Yeah, I don't know, but why do the numbers change so quickly? What the
it's
heck?
estimates.
Estimates?
Yes.
Based on what?
On previous changes over time.
Tendencies? Are they trying to make up tendencies here?
Not to make up. They are using past numbers as a basis for where the numbers might be going right now.
So
Because your government will not be reporting deaths that often.
no, that would sound really
So they
crazy.
are not live numbers. They
Yeah,
are
that would be
estimates.
really crazy if it would be live numbers. But yeah,
Yes.
it's just, excuse me, that was so
Oh.
weird.
Lord Evil, I need to find a cat like that. A cat that can open beer bottles.
Yeah, of course, you need to.
If you want to know what we are watching here, you can join us on Discord. You can go to slay.radio/discord to get there.
Yep, all the gifs and here.
Clondio says Boss Radio or Chat GPT
AI-driven music
is an AI-driven
station.
music radio station created by Meta. Wow, Boss, you bastard! I did not know you were rich.
Maybe he did a hostile takeover on Boss Radio, and this is why.
No, he
This
just
is how
sent
it happened.
Z-Duder over.
Okay, he did the hostile takeover
Yeah,
for Boss. Okay,
exactly.
got it. It all
And
makes sense
then
now.
he just handed over the keys and said, "Here you go, boss."
Moko Pekar is here. Greetings, Moko Pekar on Discord.
And Ultra Black DK, welcome
Hi.
on board.
Greetings there. Now that we announced where it is on Discord, look at
We're
that.
hiding over on
Yes.
Discord.
Yes, sneakily hiding in the background. And yes, there's one thing that we don't really check regularly, at least I'm talking about myself here, is the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Because the discussion is going on Discord, and you can also add comments on Twitch, which will also show up on Discord, so
Yes.
we see each other's
But we don't have that
communication.
link to YouTube, but we have Alpa over there on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Hi, Alpa. Nice to see you around. So yes, it's they are a bit disconnected regarding the channel, but well, maybe at some point some
At some
APIs
point,
will
maybe.
be connected.
Yeah, maybe at
Maybe.
some point.
Well,
We'll
we
have a
still
look
need
at
to
that.
wait for that. But
Yeah, the Google or YouTube API is fucked up.
anyway,
It's overcomplicated.
fun AI definitions aside, maybe we should play a song.
Maybe we should.
As well. Clondio said something in a summary by McKay. In summary? Like a summary?
Or is it very warm and summery?
I don't know. Is Ghosts and Thrillers summary?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it can
Maybe
be.
it is.
But anyway,
guess
it's
it's,
something by McKay.
It's individual. Yes, and Mackey, Swedish. Yay! Go Sweden, go!
the scroll freeze. I realize there is nowhere left to run. You feel the cold hand and wonder if this level will ever be done. Wide open eyes, yet you just never seem to catch them all. And all the while, there is creatures creeping up from behind. 'Cause ghosts and goblins in the night are trying to stop you from reaching the top. Ghosts and goblins is tricky stuff. Cause ghosts and goblins in the night are trying to stop you from reaching the top. Ghosts and goblins is tricky stuff.
Mackay, Ghosts and Goblins. He also has a YouTube channel. You can find it. Let's see. I think he had a pretty easy name. I just updated the About channel, which has a bunch of remixers YouTube channels on there. Mackay Retro Game Remixer is the channel name.
Okay.
So follow him on there. He had a walkthrough of this very track on there, about half an hour long, where he goes through his Studio One project, where he shows how he did, like recreated all the sounds and all of that. Very interesting.
Yep.
I didn't sound very interested, but it is very interesting.
And he has a very specific name, Mackay Retro Game Remixer.
Yes,
In case you wouldn't find him as Mackay.
because I already said that.
Yes, but it's very specific, so I just wanted to add that he was very specific with. Well, he's
I
with
literally
everything.
said what the channel name already.
Yes, but I repeated it. Can I? Jesus.
Oh, hello, Ryan.
Ryan. It looks like we have everyone joining today. That's so
that's very
nice.
nice,
They are
very
celebrating Sweden.
Yes,
All of them.
all the good Swedes.
Even if they are Dutchies.
all the good Swedes.
Yes.
Mr. Pickles? What? Who's Mr. Pickles? Oh,
Has
there's
the
a-
Cleese posted something
yeah, where? Oh,
up there? And
Uh,
also Ryan
no idea
doesn't
what that
see.
is.
Ryan is probably coming from Twitch and doesn't see that at least 5 people waved at him on Discord.
yeah, with a wavy, handy emoticon thingy.
Yes.
Ryan is on Discord as well.
Yeah, but I
But,
don't know if he's
maybe-
online with this account.
No, probably not. Because he streams on Twitch and all of that, so it's probably easier to just stay on there,
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly. But that's why we have channeling them. Oh, hello. Channeling the
Yeah,
channels to
like,
each other.
Like a proper, what are they called? Jeeves. What are they called again?
Proper.
The people who channel dead people.
Oh, mediums.
Yes, mediums, like proper mediums. Yes.
Okay then. Well, let us see what's in here.
They found Ryan on their Discord as well. Nice.
Well, but he is not. Is he online now?
I don't know. But they tagged him, so maybe his phone goes bling or whatever.
Yeah, like as you do. It's that's why I have all the notifications off because
Oh, he says, I'm not so modern.
no, his tech is so deprecated.
Oh, but you should see his Mac setup.
Ah,
And the studio in the church. Really nice with the two speakers it has and big ass subs in the bottom. I took my own tracks and tried to play them on there. Whoops! Might need to kind of tamp down the bottom end a little bit on these. Okay.
Right.
Yes, my phone did do blim blim blim.
Yeah,
There
so
we
he
go.
did not switch off the notifications. Poor guy. And Uthar, please explain this Swedish thing. Who is also from Sweden, Malmö.
That's a good one.
That's a good advertisement because fika is also a 4-letter word, and it's a very important word in the Swedish culture. It can both mean coffee or coffee break, or coffee break with little cakes or biscuits on the side.
But the most important part of a fika is not what you eat or drink, it is the company. That's a fika. You don't necessarily actually need to have anything. You can have a sip of water and that could be a fika.
Okay, so break.
Yes.
Kind of.
But social break.
Yes, and what's amazing about this is that I have never seen anywhere else to taken these breaks so seriously as in the Swedish work culture. And first...
3 o'clock, fika!
Yes, fika, need to go have a coffee now, together, the whole team. And I'm like, what? But I was into something. No, now you need a break. You need to come and whatnot. And over time, I realized that, oh, this is actually amazing, because then I just go back, recharged, and I'm much more effective after that break.
Yeah.
And I never realized that because I'm coming from a culture where it definitely counted as why would you do that, especially if it's more than 10 minutes. It's like, no, work needs to be done, we are still not ready, go ahead, go and of course you get stressed and you get like and whatnot.
If you're on a deadline or whatever and you only have a few more hours, then sure, you wouldn't break for a fika. It's like crunch time, then you just go through the motions, as it were, and just get it done.
Yeah, of course. Like, it's not that they are overdoing it, but when they have a good reason to, and they don't have a good reason to stay, or a strong reason, then that's what happens. And Claudio asks, you can't have a good fika by yourself? I think you can, actually.
Not really. Not in my mind.
Not in
a
your
fika,
mind.
no, not in
But
my
you
mind,
are
because
Finnish.
because a fika to me is but born and raised in Sweden. To me is a kind of a social thing. You can have fika bröd, but or whatever.
Is it? Is it
but
now?
having a fika is, I think, by definition, a social thing. I think, at least.
Gohanks asks, Slaygon, crunch time, you mean Slavic business as usual? Yeah, I see what you mean, Gohanks, even if I'm not coming from a Slavic country. Definitely. I feel you.
Yeah, and apparently Ryan had just finished an album and heard all of his mistakes the day before he bought the speakers I just spoke of, which is the reason why he bought them right away. They're indescribable. There's no words to describe them. You just need to hear them.
Yeah, I
It's like
understand that.
you hear musicians and like amateur idiots like me talk about like flat response rates and all of that shit, and honest representation of what you actually put in that comes out of the speakers. But you just this is a different level of, I don't know, flatness or honesty.
Yeah, I guess so. And when was the last time when you were in the church?
The last ADSR show, I think, back in
2015?
Somewhere 2015, yeah. I actually went through a bunch of pictures to pick out all the pictures I've taken over the years for all the gatherings. went back to 2010 or 2011, somewhere around there. I'm sure there's more pictures to be found somewhere, but those were the ones I found from my Canon camera.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a bit of a collage, but in there I did find a bunch of pictures from the ADSR shows that we did as well, from the church. Those are nice. So Slaygon, why did you move to Sweden? I repeat the question to Boz, but he refuses to answer the question. Well, I wrote a song about it together with DHS in the form of Bubble Bobble. Boss, why did you move to Sweden?
Where is it now?
We are also curious as to why you did all that.
So, where is that song now?
I think it might be on there.
It might be.
What did I call it?
Exactly.
Bubble Bozzle. With 2 Z's.
But it's
No,
not
it's not
here.
there, so...
It's not RKO material, I guess.
No. Oh, yeah, no, it's definitely not uploaded to RKO.
So,
It's in exclusives or some shit like that. But I didn't move to Sweden. My parents did. Just like a few days before I was born. So I was born and raised.
you had no choice. But
Yeah,
this
unless I
beautiful
crawled
country.
out of my mother earlier. Just, no! Leave me in Finland! Someone will take care of me over there.
Perkele!
Saatana perkele. Coming out. I'll take my puukko and I will get out.
Uh-huh. Sweden moved to Slaygon. That's, yeah. You can say that way. Did we prepare Max Levine's request?
Which one was that? Oh, not that one at
The
least.
Sid.
There we go.
The
Yes,
Sid.
we did.
So it's a Sid that is coming up right now from Geoff Hollin and
Jeff, I think.
Oh.
I think it's
Why is
pronounced Jeff.
oh, okay,
Geoff.
Jeff.
Yes.
But that's so weird because then it could be written with other characters as well.
That is true.
Okay, Geoff Hollin and Solar Jetman.
Joffrey.
Not quite, and he added rest in peace, Jeff. And,
Yeah, Jeff passed away a couple of weeks ago from pancreatic cancer.
oh God.
Tim Follin's brother,
Ah,
by the way. Very sad.
it is. And Solar Jetman is the request of Max Levine. So
A very, very short Sid. Just 58 seconds long. But let's hear it. Here it is. It's so short. We'll just run it once more because it's very nice. Very nice. Jeff fall in there with Solar Jetman.
Yes, very nice request, Max Levine. Thank you very much.
Very, very nice. Indeed. And yeah, you can definitely hear that he worked with Tim Follin a lot. Because, yeah, like Ryan said, wow, those chord changes are amazing. Very much, yes.
And if Ryan says that, then I believe him.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Proton says, mies voi lähteä Suomesta, mutta Suomi ei lähde miestä.
Which means?
The man may leave Finland, but Finland may not leave the man.
Aww. See? You need to guard your inheritance.
Inheritance.
Inheritance, yeah, that's a better way to say that.
Yeah, Finland's National Day is about 6 months from now. So maybe we do the same, but with black and white. Oh, sorry, yeah, blue and white.
Blue and white. You don't know your flag.
Black and white. Yeah, we go monochrome because it's olden times again, apparently.
I don't know what's worse, that you said black and white, or I said that Mibri is from Canada. I don't know. Yeah, we are definitely in our usual presence here during the evening.
Absolutely, as usual. Where is the thingy? There it is.
And
good, it's muted.
Since this was a short little ditty, maybe we can go and continue with another ditty. This time for Boswang.
Is that the one you sent?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
That would be something else than Hot Mamas and Sweet Early Work Print, as he usually asks. That we what?
Paranoid Droid found a black and white flag.
Oh man, okay.
Did you recolor that one yourself?
I think he did it on purpose. You just need to desaturate it and it's fine. So it's all good now.
Nice one.
Anyway. Let's carry on with the next request, which is...
Hyvinhän tuo suomen kieli taipuu, Proton says.
That's not the request though, but yeah, what does that mean?
I think he means that my Finnish sounds okay. Kind of.
At least he can read. That's something, I guess.
Yeah, I kind of understand the language still, unless
Kind
you
of.
get to the longer words. That takes some decoding for me.
I feel
Anyway,
you.
sorry.
Yeah.
The request.
I'm just about there with Swedish and Polish. I understand the language. I just don't know how to react sometimes. But Boswang said, Hot Mama, of course, and some Monkey Island, and oh yeah, Sweet Early Work Print Wind Down, love you, he added. And this time we picked a Monkey Island tune because, well, obviously Swedish theme, and there is Fluke who did a Monkey Island remix.
There is Fluke.
There is Fluke who is also from Sweden.
He is indeed.
And you prepared this track.
I did, indeed. So
Hopefully.
let's hear it. Here is Fluke with Monkey Island. Theme played by ear. diddly dum.
And the smile on his face.
Dibba-dum.
Always. Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Oh, Lord Evil Puss, a picture from Summer Games. That's one of the few games I actually played on the 64.
Ah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long did you go with that?
I don't know. Felt like long, but being a kid, everything felt like long. So not too long, maybe.
Everything felt like long.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks, maybe. It was like an eternity.
Whoa. Okay.
Who knows? I don't know.
Nice.
Oh, World Games. I thought that was Summer Games. Ah, okay.
Well, see.
Yeah, well,
See.
I actually played that too, then.
Actually, then it wasn't Summer Games that you played, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I said. Played that too, then.
Yeah, then maybe both of them you played.
Yeah, that's what that too means.
But then do you remember Summer Games, if we talk about that?
I think that had like hurdles and stuff like that. And javelin, that sort of thing. And disc throwing, that's, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this going a summer game?
Well, try doing that in the winter, I guess. You will find out it may not be a very wintry game.
I guess in Sweden it doesn't matter because it's windy anyway. At least here. It's always windy. Yeah, people prepare with layers if you come here and visit, because even if it's the warmest summer and it really seems sunny, our colleagues from all around the world already learned that when they come to the headquarters of the company, and they will next week, this is partially why we won't have a show next week, because there will be a company party exactly on Thursday when we would have a show. So either we put the show on Friday or we can't make it, I guess.
Oh no, can't
But
make
anyway, they needed to learn the hard way as well that layers are needed. Even if it looks like it's really hot, you don't need even like any overlay during the day. It becomes evening and all of a sudden it's so windy and it's like, where did I leave my jacket and why I didn't take it with me? And it's just really weird because by the daylight you don't really think of that. So please prepare with layers if you visit, even in August.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Saper said there were winter games too. And Nardog said, wasn't there sex games? I believe there was. Pete's comment there, I think he's the best one. They missed a huge opportunity when they didn't release pandemic games. Massive captive audience.
Definitely, especially on the 64. Millions and millions would pay for that. Yep.
Nordog asks, you mean the weather in Gothenburg 3 weeks ago was not typical? Oh, fuck no.
Well, if you experienced sunshine and 25...
Well, yeah, 3 weeks ago, that's not the usual Gothenburg weather.
I literally don't remember what
that was
the weather
the good
was.
weather.
Yeah, it
was like 25 plus.
How do you know that?
Because it was 3 weeks ago.
It literally changes, like throughout the day it changes.
No, it's been very nice for like, it was very nice for like 2 weeks. And then last week it started raining and whatnot every now and then.
Now we have days when half of the day seems like, oh my God, it's so warm, it's 25. And then all of a sudden it starts rain and it goes down to 18. And you should be prepared for these things, even in August. However, August is definitely the best month, I think, when it comes to this region.
Yeah.
So we can say that it's the warmest. You can count on that, but always prepare with an overlay wherever you are coming from.
Yeah, nighttime can still be a little bit chilly.
Yes. Yes, so these are not
chilly.
the nights that some people, like, for example, Paranoid Droid, I'm sure you know those nights when even at night you don't need a long sleeve because it's just so warm that you are completely okay to walk around in your short sleeves or sleeveless tops or whatever, and you don't miss any layers. No, Gothenburg is not that place, okay? So just so you know.
Coastal town as well.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
I guess Poland, Dansk or something would be kind of similar in that regard.
Yeah, it depends on which part of Poland are you at.
Dansk.
because Dansk.
Like I said.
Yes, coastal. So yes, that would
Yes.
be probably similar. Yes, and in Poland, it's slightly like 3-5 degrees colder sometimes than in Hungary. So that much I know as well. It's
Is
different.
That much? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes there is a difference.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
So
Well, in general, like, is that the average kind of a?
I would not say that it's always the case, but
No, that's what
most of
average means.
most of the time, I think when I checked, there's a little, tiny, subtle difference.
Yeah. Kind of like Skåne and Gothenburg then.
Yeah, I guess so. Yes.
I guess it's the same distance.
Yeah, that looking at how high the size of the country is, yeah, it might be.
Oh, Malmö and Gothenburg feel more windy than Dansk, says Saper.
See,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe because they're on the west coast and Dansk is on the north coast of Poland or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so
or more
wind always
inland.
wind always changes
In the bay.
things. Yes,
Yeah.
it just does. It's changing the temperature and the perception of the warmth, maybe, and even the cold. So that's nice that the cold breeze is at least there at night. Go Hanks, because I know places when there are no cold breezes at night sometimes, and it can be
Sometimes.
very annoying in 35 degrees. We will experience this probably at the end of June. Oh, let me check the weather forecast. Oh God.
It's a little bit too far off to
Yeah, I
actually
know.
see anything. You can't predict anything more than like a week.
Oh, currently it's 29. Oh my God, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's not
die. Oh well.
It's not too horrible.
Well.
Well, highest temperature apparently measured in Sweden is 38 degrees.
38.
Yeah.
Where?
I can't remember. I can find out.
Okay,
No,
go and
not
find
there.
out. Meanwhile, we will play a track for Ice.
Eyes, baby.
Wanted to hear Peter Mörk and Big Deal, Swedish Chef remix.
Peter Mörk.
Mörk. Peter Mörk. Okay,
Yes.
Peter, not Peter. Peter Mörk.
Oh, and I had muted. I was just
And we
asking,
are
is
on
it playing?
screen.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
I'm aware of that, but I wasn't aware that it was playing. Now I am. I
Still
can see
playing.
it.
Yes.
Big Deal by Peter Mörk.
Swedish Chef remix. Mörk. Is that how?
Murky, Berkey.
Yes, is that how things work?
Mörk, work.
Mörk. Also in the background, a Swedish track is playing. Shy Around You by Malmen.
Ah, Malmen. Nice.
Malmen, but he's not from Malmö. That would be something.
Well, I don't know.
No, he is from somewhere else. I think it was on the SoundCloud. Where
Was he from Malmsjö?
Malmö. Oh my God! If he would hear us, Jesus
Malmberg?
Christ. No, it's he's Malmen for a reason, because of his family name. But
Malmberg.
Uppsala.
Uppsala.
He is from Uppsala. Yes.
It's a Sala that is above.
A Sala, yeah.
Yeah. Back in the 80s, before I was in any group, it was like, I don't know, 85, 86, somewhere. I went to Sala for a copy party in a little shed in the middle of the fucking woods.
Whoa. Okay.
Were like 5 people there, me and Codex, Mikael Söderström, and 3 other guys from Sala. I can't remember their names.
How was there
Squelch.
electricity?
Squelch was one of them. We have electricity in Sweden, you know.
Even in the middle of the forest.
Yeah.
So cool.
That's where all the big ass wires go. So you just borrow some.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, that was fun. That was in Sala, not Uppsala.
Sala.
Mm-hmm.
Sala.
Sala.
Yeah, that's where I usually go. Sala.
Sala.
In the gym, at least, there are sals. Apparently, these are the big rooms that you are having the classes in, and then Sala and Sal B, and there are some gyms where there are Sal E even, because they are so big, like the Backaplan one. That's big.
They have a
lot
sale.
Of big sale. But that Sal word, is it coming from salon? I think it must be something like that. Because a salon is a...
No, en stor sal. Just means a big auditorium
Big room.
thingy, whatever. Not an auditorium. Yeah, just a big room with a lot of floor space, essentially.
Right.
I don't know the origin of the word, but that's what
I
it's
think
always
salon
meant.
might be some
No,
sort of...
Probably
Isn't
not.
that possible that it's from Latin as well, and they had this word? Anyway, we will Google it.
I don't know. Maybe.
Fun.
Any etymologists around? Boz, if you're
Boz?
hearing this,
No.
armchair etymologists.
He must remain in silence, because we never hear him speaking out during our shows. So
Right.
anyway, oh, Martin Land, hi. Okay. So are you still celebrating, or the celebration is over for today and continues tomorrow? I guess I would understand that as well.
What celebration was that?
Birthday of him
Birthday.
and Romy.
Yes,
Both of
happy
them.
birthday, both of you.
Yes, exactly. Happy birthday.
both of you. Happy birthday, both of you.
I feel like this calls for something bouncy shortly.
Oh yes.
Yes, that we need to do.
Boing, boing,
Boing, boing.
boing.
Yes.
Think of the spring, maybe. It's not very Swedish
Oh,
though. But do we
perfect.
have a
we will.
have a remixer from Sweden that has a remixed thing on the
let me
spring?
Google that for you. And before that happens, we will play a track for Lord Evil.
Lord Evil.
And he wants to hear Berserk and the Power of Pain, Tendance Loader.
The power of pain.
There are two kinds of pain in this world. Pain that hurts. Pain that alters.
Bizarre, who is not from Sweden,
Not very much.
but from Germany, and he is definitely restless when it comes to releasing remixes lately. Oh my God, that's throughout the last few years, it's really amazing. In fact, the other day he inspired me to write a review. Not very often that I write reviews on AKO. Maybe at some point I would need to just sit down and do that, because I think more people would deserve more reviews anyway, and you people can also go there and
you people
can also go there and do that. And of course, it's never too early to start your yearly lineup for the remixer of the year next year.
True. You can start voting for remixer of the year already now, or you could have started right after the previous show.
Yeah.
We still have 2 interviews we need to do with regard to remixer of the year.
Oh, yeah.
And some trophies to send out and whatnot.
Yes, still on the to-do list, and this is on me right now because, well, I was not really good with my time management, so to speak.
Yes, the trophies, yes.
The trophies, yes. But yeah, it's sometimes it's really worth to investigate the SID when the remix happens, especially when they are not that known songs, because the other day my mind was blown when I listened to the SID of Textuality that Berserk did. And half of that remix is non-existent in the SID. Like, he made everything up himself. That's the mind-blowing part. This is what brought me there to write that review, because it was so mind-blowing how much he added to the SID and how groovy it became. Like,
here's a tip for you budding remixers. If you want to kind of get more leeway in adding your own stuff, choose a lesser known SID to do that with. Don't take, I don't know, Commando and try to add a bunch of stuff to that, because that's never gonna work well. But if you choose lesser known SID, totally okay to just add a bunch of stuff on there.
I mean, it's it depends, because I guess never say never. There are some people who can release still a gorgeous Commando or Last Ninja remix. I'm pretty certain about that. That if you feel a strong calling that you really need to do that song, then you should do that song.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about adding your own stuff.
Oh, your own stuff.
Like, if you add your own stuff to a Last Ninja song, it's people are gonna kind of unless it's really, really, really well done additions that work very well with the kind of style and feel and all of that with the rest of the song, then sure, that could work. but it makes it a whole lot more difficult.
Yeah.
If you choose a song that is not so well known, it's easier to add your own stuff on top of it.
Yeah, you have
if
a
you want
point
to.
there. Yeah, I agree on that one. So, but of course, it's so always on you, and I think it's a thing that needs to be like deep within when you sit down and you feel that what you want to do, because it's sometimes it might be that you want to touch like an evergreen piece. I have those on my list as well. I know I will do them at some point, but not now. Now I have picked something that is less known, actually, if I manage to finish it to Arok.
Yeah, I have an idea of what I want to do for Arok. It's a very much not known remix or Sid, but from a very well-known Sid artist.
I like that. Okay. Yeah, so that's a really good thing when unknown pieces get remixed. And then, of course, there are some... I had this idea that there is that great Sid, Master Sarge, but then realized when listening to I really can't make it better than GLD. No, there's no way that I don't see any room for improvement there. So that's not gonna happen. Not by me.
It's JLD is a bit of a hurdle in on any track you would try to beat.
I mean,
him on.
you can always use a different style, but that one is
still a hurdle.
That one is just capturing the essence of that whole thing. So yeah, you can do a reggae or a whatever other style remix out of that. But
now Pete is writing, "Here, hold my beer."
Oh, okay, I like that.
He hasn't written that yet. I just see he's typing.
I would love that though, if he would say that. Let's see. But Bolo agreed. This is why I even don't try to remix something. Still, that doesn't mean you shouldn't try.
Yeah, for me, it took years before I even tried to do any well-known tracks like Last Ninja. I'm still not happy with that. I'm happy with kind of the individual bits and whatnot in there, but the mixing and mastering is like horrible. So yeah, but it took me years to even attempt it because it was just something that was very important to me.
Well, you see, sometimes they need to do a next Last Ninja. It's okay to do that.
Sometimes you just got to. I had to rearrange the Sid for my version, but
Which one did I say? Master Sarge, Pete. It's called Master Sarge, and I'm pretty sure you will be able to find it very quickly. But yes, I definitely have a feeling Pete can add his own unique touch to that as well. Like there's no doubts about that. However, his style would be a little bit different than the Sid's style. Because when you hear the Sid and you compare it with JLD's remix, it's just capturing the essence of it, and I cannot tell it better. It's like when it's taking it to the next level, and this is what the Sid was meant to be on the next level. This is how it makes me feel, that remix. But still, other styles can be done and incorporated there. So. And not really a well remixed remix. It was only one remix that was born, but unfortunately it's so good that I don't know if there will be any second ones.
Yeah, it's like beat the shit out of the competition with the first attempt. Like, no need to do that one again.
Yeah, like I also remix something when I feel that I have something to add that I don't hear in any other versions of it yet. That was added there, so it's a little bit like
it's
that type of game.
You just need to feel that there is something I can add here that nobody else has done.
Yes.
Or you really feel a Sid that nobody has maybe covered before. Mm-hmm. I've done a couple of those as well, like Oblique. It came out just well, I had to wait half a year to upload it to RKO, but I just had to do it because I just loved the way it was built, the feel of it, and thought, yeah, this definitely needs to be a remix.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. And let's see. Meanwhile, our request list.
And Pete says, or just do the tune in a totally different style. Yeah, agree. If you can pull a totally different style off, like you can, I can't really. I have a couple of different kind of styles I'm familiar with somewhat, like 3 or 4 or whatever. Sure, could do them, but if I don't feel it, if I can force it, but I need to feel it as well. Like, this really needs this type of cover.
Yes, totally agree. And we can continue this discussion after the next one. So Martinland added not specific request. He said that I know it's a bit late, but is there any good birthday remix actually for the both of us? Not so important, we'll dance anyhow. Yeah. The birthday remix, that's a bit tricky because amongst the C64 remixes, not that many. There are some that are called birth. Let's see the Amiga remixes. No,
but then you picked that one.
But I definitely picked, I think, a very appropriate one.
Yeah.
Also, Kronberg is also Swedish, I think.
Exactly. So very appropriate.
One of my personal favorites as well. It's so bouncy that I cannot really imagine a bouncier remix than this one.
It literally says boing, boing.
And it's called a cheerful version. So, and I guess it says something that it's in major and I still love it.
Yeah. Have you heard my boing? I just noticed Proton has reached a 10 stream streak
Oh, there are such things. Okay, nice.
on Twitch.
Thank you for being with us for the 10th stream, Proton. That's so nice.
Yeah, a 10 stream streak.
10th stream streak?
Yeah, that sounds silly when you say it out loud. It sounded perfectly fine in my head when I read it.
Right. But wow, okay. That's really impressive, actually. He is with us all Thursdays when we are here. And we even had some gaps,
Yeah, we did.
as we will have next week. But
Yeah.
do we want to do a show on Friday evening instead?
Maybe.
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 Maybe. Because that is possible. Next Thursday won't be really possible. But yeah, maybe we want to do something just because end of the month might be also problematic.
Definitely problematic then. What dates? Let's see. What is it? 28.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's Friday, and
Yeah. When is your flight out? Are we going on
I'm
the same
flying
flight out?
no,
No.
you will go on your own, unfortunately.
Oh no!
Because I will be there a week before, and yeah,
Oh right. Okay.
that's gonna happen. So,
Yeah. So the week of Arok, we won't do a show. So there's going to be 2 gaps this month. Next week,
or
maybe 2.
or just one if
Yes,
next
maybe
Friday
2.
we.
Like I said, maybe 2.
Maybe 2, but yes, we will see. We will certainly be on air on the 20th of June. Jesus Christ, that's fine. But next week, not on Thursday for sure. So
And Martin Lanza says, obviously June is the Slay Radio birthday month. Well, we both have a birthday.
Yes, you both have a birthday.
You both have a birthday. Marcel has a birthday.
Gabby.
Ryan has a birthday.
Gabby had a
No,
birthday.
he's in August. Sorry.
Yes, but Vortega had a birthday not that long ago.
True.
Geminis.
Gemini.
All of them.
Gemini. Jimmy Z, hello. Join us on their Discord. Their Discord.
Okay. Elevator music by Slaygon. Yes, Vortega has on June the 1st. Isn't June a great month?
It's great. And Sweden has a birthday, I guess, today.
Aha. Aha. Well, not a birthday,
No,
though. It wasn't born.
That's why I said, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, it's been around for a bit, and then some.
When exactly?
It's uncertain.
Uncertain.
Yeah, like Birka has been around for thousands of years. Yeah, it's been around for a while.
So-
But exactly how long, I do not know. Somewhere before the Germanic language stem started to split up. So, I don't know, 15,000 years? Somewhere in that region.
Wow.
Not as a country, obviously, but populated at least.
Well,
For that long.
Sweden has been inhabited since prehistoric times, circa 12,000 BC.
Oh, I thought it was a little bit longer, but okay.
The inhabitants emerged into history as the Geats, Swedish Götar, and Swedes, Svear, and constitute the sea peoples known as the Norsemen.
The Norsemen, yes, the Vikings.
Wow. A unified Swedish state emerged during the late 10th century. In 1397, Sweden joined Norway and Denmark to form the Scandinavian Kalmar Union. which Sweden left in 1523. You guys, you just wanted to be free and on your own. It's always like that.
Yeah, and then we just wanted to conquer everything and everyone for a bit there, and yeah.
Forming the Swedish Empire.
Exactly.
Right.
So like a mini Rome.
Mini Rome.
Mini Roman Empire.
Mini Nordic Rome. Right. Okay, though. Let me check what we have in front of us. I didn't send you something because I realized that I can play this for Bolo, who wanted Mackey with Forbidden Forest and Spider Surfing.
It's a short one, in it.
It is.
Let's go. Fully-dum.
You see, that was appropriate.
No, it didn't have a fully-dum. It just had a karang, but no fully-dum.
But that was appropriate. So finally, something appropriate when it comes to your fiddlydums.
Yeah, it was an easy fully-dum to add there, and he didn't. Mackey, what did you think?
Well, he didn't know you will be a fiddlydum addict like 10 or 15 years later.
He should have known.
And he should have known.
He should have.
Just like he should have known what you said when you started to broadcast together and there was 20 seconds of delay.
Exactly.
Okay.
We connected back then.
Mentally.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Like this.
Telepathy. Yeah, right.
Something.
At least you both were in Sweden. That's a good thing.
Yeah, internet didn't really care.
No, it didn't. Dial-up internet.
Nah,
no,
we both had good. He was on his. I believe he was still in his dorm with like 100 megabits or whatever.
Oh.
The dorm we accidentally DDoSed with Mastering Swedish.
Wow.
Because he hosted it on his server in his dorm. So yeah. That happened.
Yep.
Oopsie.
Oopsie. Ever so slightly.
Fun times, fun times.
Yeah, it's like even on the Wikipedia page of Sweden, it's not really clear since when there is Sweden, because...
Yeah, it's kind of a thing that has kind of grown since forever, since people populated the area.
So it was Sweden right from the start. There is no foundation of Sweden, or we call ourselves Sweden from now on. No, you never cared.
So if we have a look at when was this?
I will help you with this. Here is a very brief history.
Birka was founded in 750 AD, and it flourished for more than 200 years. It's one of the earlier kind of trade type cities in Sweden. So it's been a while.
Yeah. But here is the very brief history there, which gives you quick numbers. It's The first one is a unified Swedish kingdom was by the late 10th century established. And then, of course, later on part of the Kalmar Union, which then they left like about 130 years later or something. And then Swedish Empire from 1611 to 1721. And then after that joined the European Union in 95. So in between that, nothing happened.
No, it was just, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just unimportant shit.
Yeah, but now member of EU and also the NATO. So yeah, from this year.
Also, Viking helmets did not have horns.
Yeah, we know this. I guess we talked about that, but it's so weird because obviously everyone thinks that they had. Everyone who doesn't know.
It's Hollywood. Hollywood's fault. Just like the pirate dialect. Arr. It's just one actor. Thought,
Right.
fuck it, let's do that one.
It
That'll
looks
do.
cooler with horns, and then all of a sudden, even the Swedish merch that you can buy here is with horns, which is extremely weird if it didn't happen. But who knows by now?
Oh, nice little progression here on Discord. Gohank said, I'm still kind of foolishly trying to convince myself that I will do a remix at some point. And then Marcel jumped in, let me know whenever you need help, and we'll figure it out. And then Charlie says, a bit of cross-eyed due to the tightness. I first read that Marcel will have a competition soon. Oh, what?
But yeah, that's very nice of you, Marcel. And I think it's always great to introduce someone who is new to the whole music making thing to at least one of the doors, how the things work.
Yeah, that was kind of my idea of setting up things on the other side here to kind of have a bit of a run through just the process, how I do remixes, but it turns out it was I wasn't in the right mindset because I got so distracted by talking with people instead of doing things, and then you get so like distracted with this and that, and you know. So I need to figure something out, how to kind of just have a project and know what I want to do, and then just get on with it.
Yeah,
and if there's any specific questions, I could answer those, obviously, but just to kind of give a sense of the flow and whatnot.
Well, bad news. I think that there will be no flow unless you cut a podcast or something together of that, because if you do it live, there will be parts when obviously everyone will be bored because you don't know where to go with the next step.
But that's part of the process. That's kind of why it's limited to Discord only, is that you can hop in and hop out and whatever. If you get bored, then go, I don't know, have dinner or whatever. But I'm going to be sitting here trying to hammer my head against the wall and figure this thing out.
I mean, if you
sort of thing.
I can say the same thing. If you feel it strongly or feel strongly about this, that you need to do that, then sure, absolutely. I just think that these tutorial type of things are more entertaining when they are kind of keep
absolutely.
Going. And you need to cut that, unfortunately.
If it's only for presentation, then yes, absolutely. But that's not the point here. With that part, it's more the interactive part. Like if for one thing, the is it twice now or 3 times I've done that? But when I started, I didn't have a clear plan where I wanted to go. It was just too early in the process, because once you get like an idea of what you want to do, it's a different process. It's the like finding out process is different from doing part.
Yeah.
But I think both can be of interest, but there should kind of be a point to them, I guess, is
It's
where
good
I
if
kind
they
of
have a
failed.
point,
But if I kind of come across a track I want to remix, let's say, for instance, I find that I'm going to do a remix for the ROC competition. That might not be a good track to do a stream on because it's going to be in a competition. But something similar where there's a clear goal, then it's quite different.
The key to a good tutorial is likely ignore your own quality. It is the process and technical that needs focus. Yeah. I don't know. It depends.
I don't know what ignore your own quality means.
Well, don't. I guess he means don't doubt yourself or your abilities, or don't be afraid.
Sure. My problem there was that I didn't know where I was going, which means that it's going to be a lot of meandering, and if you're, for instance, someone who just started, you're not going to get a clear picture of what it is I'm even attempting to do, because I jump back and forth, and my process kind of has bits in there that might not be similar to anyone else's bits, and they go, I don't know, what was that? Could you repeat? What? Back up, Sparky, kind of thing, and then it kind of gets interrupted with the flow, and then I'm out of the flow in what I was trying to do, and then it needs some work to get back into the flow. It's kind of like programming in that sense, for me at least, that if you start programming and you get interrupted, now you need to kind of reiterate a whole fucking process in your head to get back into the flow. Marcel probably doesn't work that way. Ryan certainly doesn't, especially not to the extent I need to, because I don't do remixes that often, so it's always kind of a different process for me, I guess.
Same for all of us. I mean, all of us who are not doing remixes every week, like Eivind or Fluke, for example, almost every week.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And Shaga says you don't need to make a good remix to make a tutorial. No, but you need to get to actually making the remix rather than sitting there for 3 hours trying to figure out one lead sound. Because to me, that is kind of part of the process, that if I find that lead sound, that, oh yeah, this one, now I can start working.
Yep. And we might carry on here with the next request that I sent to you.
Oh, you did send?
I did.
There we go, yes.
Yes, we
there
prepared this for Proton.
Oops, there it is.
Who ordered this time.
We shall deliver by Uber. Uber delivery.
Virgil and Cyberman 6. So that's a Virgil. Virgil.
That's a Virgin Virgil.
Virgin Virgil, yes. And plays in Amiga Clang, which is a Pro Tracker clone. So
here is Cyberman 6. is Amiga Klang involved here? I don't understand, because that was clearly like a Pro Tracker mod thing. Are these sounds created by Amiga Klang? Because
they must be, because it was this entry, and he added it that we could have played the intro instead, which we definitely could have if we would see that. This was actually released in a party, in a Inside Party 2024, and at the 68K. Intro was unfinished in the intro competition, and that one here that I'm posting right now on the channel is the 100% version of it. The intro, there we go. So the code was done by Proton, graphics by Critical, and music by Virgil.
Awesome.
So that is
the intro. Oh, where the track was, the intro of the demo.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it was not specified. So next time you want the intro to be played, it's good to send the link to that.
Yeah, he actually sent me a private message earlier.
And you didn't see it?
No, I just saw it now. Sorry, Proton. I just saw it now.
Of course.
Yeah. Requests generally should go through the requester, and if you have videos and whatnot, send them to her.
I mean, if the videos are going through the requester, but sometimes it eats some special characters.
Yeah.
So that's something to fix for the future.
Well, yes. In the rewrite coming at some point.
At some point,
just,
indeed.
need to sort out the authentication layer and whatnot, so we can get the mobile app to work and do hickeys and doodads and whatnots. There's things to be worked on.
Yep.
And Cyberman 6 is 40k intro. So yeah, I guess Amiga Klang was used to generate the sounds.
Yep.
And then I don't know how. Oh, the song is 240 kilobytes. Kilobytes. Nice.
No.
Yes.
Is it
240 kilobytes?
240 kilobytes.
Yes, that's what Proton says.
No, but it can't be 240 kilobytes if it's a 68K.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe the Pro Tracker mod thing is, but the Amiga Klang version isn't. Because if I understand Amiga Klang, or the Klang clan of software, is it generates
it's
the
generated,
sounds.
yes.
So maybe, I don't know.
It must be. It's not samples. So yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, clanks are the generated things.
Yes.
For Klang and Amiga Klang and
Proton
everything
says
else.
it's the Amiga Klang. So
Yes.
how come the song is 240 kilobytes then? If it's Amiga Klang.
Nah, I think that's most likely rather 24 or something. But anyway, we will carry on right now with Saper's request, which is Berserk again. And this time Love, an older tune of his. Older. Yes. How old? I'm gonna check.
Feel like what? Oh, like a squash. Oh, you said.
And your thoughts will beat slow down. Come on.
Feel like a wash. I feel like a squash. I feel like a hosh. I don't know.
You feel like a posh squash.
Hodgepodge. I feel like a hodgepodge.
How come I never heard this Berserk remix before? Said Lala.
I do not know, Lala.
Oh, there is a remix on Arkeo that I haven't heard before. He said, "Oh,
Yeah.
look at that!
That is a feat.
That is a challenge
For Lala, that is.
And Lala, this is a 14-year-old remix on Arkeo. Imagine that. Mind-blowing, isn't it? It came out in February of 2010. So, Lala missed this one. Look at that.
Saper says, how to find the source of the remix that was played on Slay Radio but is not on RKO Remix 64. Slay Radio playlist has no links or references. Usually on the rotational there's links. If there is a homepage I can find, there will be a link to the homepage in the rotational. If there is none, it's going to be difficult to find like a reference.
You're not really linking to the Arkeo tracks either, do
No,
you?
not on the live shows, but on the rotational, I said.
Do you?
Yes.
'Cause
I link on the rotational. I link. It's you can't see it right now because
of
we're
course
live.
not, yeah. But
On the rotational, I link to the HVSC track and Remix 64. And if there is no Remix 64 link, if I can find it, there's a homepage link on there.
Okay.
Because sometimes there just isn't. I should actually go back and do that with Dax's tracks and link to his YouTube channel or something.
Only when it is played, I guess, not
Yes.
not after it was played, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, very true. Only when it is played.
And Lala recognized why he might not have heard this remix before. That's when I had both a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old running around in the house. So my excuse is I was too busy to listen to RKO that time. You're excused, I guess. That's a perfect excuse.
Yep. 3 and 4-year-olds, they take a little bit of attention. Just a tiny bit.
So yeah, after it was played, the links are gone, and okay, now I forgot the title, said Saper. So
there we go.
Oh wow!
You got the title now.
But not well. This one probably he knew what he's requesting because
maybe.
he requested it.
Oh, okay.
I guess he knows that one.
In that case, yes.
3-year-olds love dancing to this tune. That's good to know. Well, it's very danceable. So
yeah, and the way their bodies move. Yeah. Yeah.
And Lala added, my firstborn will be graduating from high school tomorrow. Man, I feel old. Wow, congratulations. Wow.
Well done.
That's something. Yeah. Hopefully will be well done. Yeah.
Well, it is already well done.
Will be graduating.
Yes, he has done well.
Okay.
As in Lala.
Yeah, he definitely did well, I guess. Oh, Going said it. I'm guessing it's the Polish pronunciation. Saper. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not know. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Dobry wieczór then, I guess.
Well, the letters themselves don't look Polish, so Saper is how I say.
To you, it's Saper. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we kind of ran out of time. So do we have an ending track?
Yes, we have an ending track. And yes, we will say goodbye shortly. So that's the plan. We have a last track to play, which will be also a Swedish-related request, because that will be Mahoney and Rowley and Biggles. Fly with Your Brain Propeller. So, because Mahoney is also Swedish, so...
Yeah, and I guess Rowley is a Finn living in Sweden.
Mm-hmm. So, well, in this case, no second request for today, for 21. Sorry, people, but he said we need to go, so we need to go. So we cannot play his track either. That was requested by Lord Evil.
Lord Evil!
But no, that we cannot play then.
No.
No, we cannot. No. Okay. He's not eager to play his tracks in the show, I guess. I guess you can request
Which one was
in the Completo.
My first remix.
That's also a Swedish entry.
Yes, and Sid originally made by a Swede.
Yeah, two. Double Swedish request.
Yeah, double whammy.
But since we won't have time... Don't you add just one more request?
No.
No?
No.
You don't want that?
No.
No?
No.
I'm so sorry. I really tried. I really tried. You could see that, right? No, he's very meticulous about keeping the time.
Sometimes.
And Proton, no, I did not miss your message. Yeah, I realized that as well, that I was definitely checking the things in there. So, as Martin Land added, that 64K was the platform, not like related to file size, and of course the intro was 40K. So yeah. But yes, it's settled now. So everyone understands everything, I guess. But Lord Devil. Yeah, needs to wait until, well, not next week. Next week, if we are on, we might be on Friday, but we don't know if we will be on
Yeah, keep yourself updated. There is an RSS feed on there, and we will schedule it on YouTube. And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. So
We'll poke people if we do a show kind of not on a regular day. We would do a kind of a shout out with an at everyone or at here or whatever on Discord. If you like to get notified that way, join us on Discord at slay.radio/discord. Laudable, because you're worth it. Says Masa.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, and well, Proton has a point. If you are tagging someone from another platform than here, and you don't add the @ then you might miss some messages. But
Yeah.
yes, I did not miss your message, at least. That much I know. It was just we were going all around the place here. But
All around.
writing the name only without the @ in front of that won't really notify the person, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I'm not sure it always works cross-platform to do the @ thing as well.
No, probably not.
So
I don't
it's
know.
a bit weird.
Yeah, we will try next show maybe. But let's see what will happen next week. The week after we will be on Thursday, that's for sure, on the 20th of June. And of course, always tune into Was Radio as well on other days of the week, because obviously they have all that you need for a cozy evening in a form of a 3-hour shows with Metricado, Cactus, Boz and Ziduder. So make sure not to forget about that. And yeah, okay. Paranoid Droid proved himself that it can be a plain text as well if he uses the @ Nicely done. How? Hang on a minute. I will try this. How does he do that now?
Huh? What?
Yeah, sure. If I don't pick any person and I just leave it empty, then I never did that, so I don't know. But if you don't pick anyone, then it will remain as plain text. So that's good to know. With the @ sign kind of thing.
Okay.
Metricado, Cactus. I didn't miss Cactus. Did I say? Said Cactus. Metricado,
I think
Cactus,
you did.
Boz, and Ziduder.
Also, I put the schedule up on screen for a little bit there.
That's very nice.
There's also that. So even if you did miss someone, then it was on screen at least.
Okay. Right. Okay. So we will be back. We are not sure if that will be next week, but the week after we will be on. And yeah, sorry for the little gaps here and there now. The summer season definitely starts, and it definitely will be busy sometimes. But we will try to be here at least as much as we can.
There will be a show in early August or late July that we miss. That's guaranteed.
Yeah, there will be the start of August when there will be no show because we will be already busy with some people.
1st of August would be a Thursday, and not going to be a show.
No, it's going to be real life.
Exactly. So if you want to have the show, we can have it, but it's going to be IRL only. So turn up in Gothenburg. Go and assign yourself as going and whatnot on that Facebook thingy. Maybe we can convince the billiard place to kind of let us have the entire place for ourselves.
Yeah, you never know
sort of thing.
If there are enough people.
Yeah,
64
exactly.
Bacardis and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Let's see. Let's see where we go from here. So yes, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. And we will see about next week. The week after we are on, 20th of June. That's the latest when we will say goodbye. Well, until we say goodbye. That's the latest.
We are saying goodbye now.
Yes. Yes. And see you guys latest in 2 weeks, but let's see if next week will be something happening. If it happens, it's on Friday, but we will see about that. It's gonna be a busy week.
Yes.
For me, at least. So.
Yes. It will.
Full on social event the whole week. So. Yes. But.
Thank you for joining us to celebrate Sweden. It was awesome.
Yeah. We really love this place. I love to live here.
Me too. This studio is quite nice.
Oh,
it even has coffee, thanks to Boz.
I didn't really mean that we are living in the studio, but yes, this place is nice to live at. So yeah, I guess. And we will say goodbye with Berlusconi's request, Rowley and Mahoney Biggles.
Fly with your brain propeller.
Yeah. Try
fly,
to fly with that.
You fools, fly.
Yes. Thanks so much, everyone, for keeping up with us, and see you shortly.
Thank you. Sleeping tight. Bye-bye.
You're listening to Slay Radio, home of Commodore 64 remixes. Slay Radio, because